Hey everyone. Welcome to Mindfulness Month, day 20, even though it's the 23rd day. I haven't been keeping up with the videos the way I should, but I'm not going to beat myself up for it. I'm just going to do better in the future, organizing myself, etc., etc. For now, I just had some like a smoothie that had blueberry in it, and now I think my mouth's kind of purple. Whatever. Anyway. So today we're going to talk a bit about how mindfulness really benefits your physical health. So there are a few things that are like widely known about the physical health thing that mindfulness does. In general, the reason it does anything to your physical body is because it reduces your stress. You know what I mean? It kind of resets your nervous system in the sense of like, okay, rather than being all over the place, like, oh, look at all these dangers, because that's what our brain is doing, even though we don't really consciously think, oh, danger. Our brain's like, there's a tiger, so fewer tigers, the more chill we can be. Um, but so because of that, we have several fun little benefits that happen. One is reduced blood pressure, which is a pretty chronic thing right now in a lot of people's lives. It's kind of a result of there's many little factors that go into it, but lots of stress. Um, so when you kind of sit down and you breathe and you relax, it lowers your blood pressure. I mean, kind of like, well, obviously, but think about it. That's something you can do. Just like, okay, you just give your body permission to chill out because we're always in overdrive these days. Um, Another thing that I find very useful too is improving sleep. I'm not the best sleeper, and I'm also not in a position right at the moment where my sleep situation is optimal. But I find that even, when I'm being mindful, when I'm meditating, or whatever the case may be, stretching, because I can't sleep, even if I'm being mindful and I'm not falling asleep, I get a lot of rest. Like I'll be up for a couple of hours. I won't be like able to get back to sleep. Um, but because I'm kind of just stretching and deep breathing and being in the moment, I'm not that tired the next morning because my body just actually gets the rest that it needs. My brain waves lower, so it does really help with that. The other thing it does, well, one of the other things it does is it lowers your immune. Um, it boosts your immune system, but it lowers the amount of stuff that can get through it. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. So stress really screws with your immune system, right? Like you're more likely to get sick when you're stressed out. Mindfulness, again, reduces stress, which means your body spends less time fighting um, and can spend its energy on being healthy rather than on freaking out about tigers that really aren't there. And when I say that, right? I mean, we evolved to avoid tigers, and that's why we have the fear and this. But these days, we stay on high alert. I certainly did, and I still do sometimes. But that's just how it rolls, how it goes. Um, and so what I mean by tigers is like the 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 stimulus or stimuli that created fear when evolution was happening. The things that we feared aren't around anymore for the most part. Tigers, bears. I mean, there are bears, but it's not a big chance of meeting them in the woods. And if there are, you can, But I'm just saying that it's not like life and death like that. But that's the reaction our body has to our stressors. late for work, or I didn't do the videos that I was supposed to do. Not tigers. They're not tigers. They're not going to eat me, but I still get stressed out. Um, the other thing, well, not the other thing, but in general, it's an overall physical well-being. It's kind of like kind of resetting stuff, right? It's proven to lower inflammation, and help with chronic pain. And then there's, mental health. But that's something we'll go into later. Um, if you could just slow down and relax and do it just even for a little bit every day, like your nervous system will chill out a bit. And that's a big deal because that's stress, right? That's why we're not present. One of the reasons we're not present in our body, um, because our nervous system is just kind of overworked. So, what do you guys think? How's stress affected your body? And do you like notice it in your sleep or your blood pressure or just um, your immunity? Like, do you think that stress has affected your immunity in any way? Anyway, that's today's video. Or actually Tuesday's video. This was Tuesday's video. It is Friday today. And I thank you for coming and listening and watching and whatever the case may be. I doubt you actually are. This isn't like completely sit on the edge of your chair kind of stuff. I know. But this is what we're doing. So guys, I'm going to remind you that you can always choose flow, especially if you're like, I don't know what to do for the, oh no, I know what to do for the videos. It's just that it's not super exciting, but it is useful information. So even if that's what you're thinking, you can always choose to have a great full day.